I've heard that there are temples in India where the face of the deity changes. And I've seen this, okay? I've seen this. There is a Mariamma temple in my native place. And at the end of the Aarti, her eyes and the expression on her face is like she's got into a trance. And I've also seen this at Anuradha Paudwal ji's Kali Mandir, which is in her house. I did a podcast with Anuradha Paudwal ji about Kali experiences. People who've not watched it should tap into it. Um, Also, there is this experience which she and I spoke about during our podcast, which the editor, for some reason, just, I don't know, it just went away. They have, we do the coconut installation, and
The
we,
Kalash,
yeah, and then that coconut, which is not it's not the cooking round
Yeah.
coconut,
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
the proper
Yeah.
fruit that you drink.
Yeah.
So on that, they actually put the chunri and the nathani and everything, and then they decorate it like Mother Goddess, and then they pray to it. Literally, I'm telling you, this is during the Navratri. The next day, and I've seen this on my own, literally 3D eyes are formed on that coconut, lips are formed on this coconut, and I have seen this formation. I mean, I was really taken aback. I've seen it once. The next year, it was there, but it was not that prominent. But I have seen the one where it had become really prominent.
Shakti is very, very powerful. And Navratri is the time where we worship Shakti in that form, and it has happened with us also. So even we were in Kamakshi, and we were there for morning Abhishek, and we literally saw her smiling. We were in Guruvayur, and when we got his darshan, we literally saw him smiling. So it is because that he is existing in that form. And more than that, your bhav also is very important. Because if you have the connection with the deity, he will give you assurance in his own form. But another thing is that if you tell someone else who has no knowledge, they'll call you mad. Because this happens with us also. So I personally believe that your experiences that you're having is only personal. It's only between the deity and the you. That is your identity and the deity. Only it is meant for you. And that is very beautiful. It's a fact during Navratri. Yeah, because even when we worship our Kali, we see her smiling or we see her in different forms. That connection happens with the deity, especially with your Ishta.
That is absolutely true that you do see deities changing their expression, and it's a phenomena. You got to experience it, and no convincing, because I don't believe in convincing anybody. It's your business. You come into this world, your deity, your religion, your culture, your belief system, your business. That's what I believe in.
True.
So Lakshmi, Kali, Shiva, they have been prayed to in our Indian culture right since the Indus Valley civilization, where people there, of course, it was a Vedic civilization, and they prayed to Shiva in the form of Pashupati, right? And also to Lakshmi.
Yep.
So is it like they were, I mean, these beings somehow probably connected with these Vedic people?
I am 100% sure they connected. Because even when you see the walls, or when you go to such Ajanta Ellora, even now they have carvings of very clearly. And later, after time, even what the rishis have described is very similar to the forms. So I think they connect. And I think when a person realizes that, he realizes that it's not meant for anyone and the journey starts. But they connect in different forms.
Is there a way, are there certain, like for instance, can you just sit and start doing a mantra? Because I've heard of this girl who was just sitting and just praying, doing a Lakshmi mantra, and suddenly Lakshmi ji appeared, and she said, and this girl got so overwhelmed, and she started saying, Mom, where are you? And like she started calling out for her mom, and then Lakshmi ji just vanished.
I personally know many people who had such experiences. They do their sadhana, they do mantra jap, and after a while they see the deity. They see the deity, not, we can't see the deity, but in that consciousness, they have tapped into that which they see. So it is, and if one person is lying, you are lying, I'm lying, but multiple people doing certain sadhana, it is an experiential evidence. So that is when I insist everyone Rather than reading books or talking about it, do it. Once you do it, you will need no one. It will become a science where you're living it.
And do the deities also choose you?
That's a very good question because the relation between the deity and the sadhak is beyond. It is not from this birth. It is going on. It goes on before birth also, and even when you die, the deity will look after you. And the connection can't be explained. It is said, no, everyone will leave you. Your deity will never leave you. Never.
What is this phenomena of, like there are ladies in Maharashtra especially, जिनमें देवी आ जाती है? Would you be able to explain this
In
phenomenon?
Rishikesh, we have a lot. Pado mein. Even Maharashtra, Pado mein, everywhere. And south you go. There are deities that come in the body and they guide. And there are deities that solve problem also. But if you ask me personally, when the deity comes, I don't think we should ask anything. We should just take blessings. It is that transit when a person taps into that frequency. And I think higher deities, channeling them is it's another concept altogether. But yes, deities do come. Because when you go in the mountains, you literally see. And in that time, when the deity comes, they talk, they know everything. And it's a short span where we see it a lot. So yes, that happens.